episode 10, we're going to give everybody kind of a taste of what you can expect. So one of the things when you go into making videos and you're offering videos to the public is you end up with I don't know, following, which is mostly good, but then is also bad. So I want to give you an example of bad, and I want to give this guy 5 minutes, his 5 minutes or 5 seconds or whatever of fame, because it's kind of interesting, that I see a lot of people who say, hey, I'm being attacked by this, or I'm getting attacked by that, or whatever it is. So I actually echoed a post last night on Parler, and one of the people that I follow, this guy right here, posts some interesting stuff, and he posted this video where this young guy decided to punch an old lady in the face on camera. All right, I'm not going to play the audio for you; it's just disgusting, and it just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. But here's a woman that he literally just punched in the face, and you're about to see it again, right? So here he is; he's having some conversation, and he decides he's just going to be cool, and he actually puts on a show, right, as he's doing this crazy stuff where he just thinks he's just going to punch somebody. Okay, you're about to see it again. Then we're going to switch away from it. But here he is. He decides, yep, going to punch her. Now, it's that stage. There's a couple of funny, not funny, haha, but interesting things that happen in this video. But immediately the woman next to this woman just decides to move her drink. So she cares more about her drink being spilled than she does actually care about the welfare of the person who just got punched. Okay, so the comment that I made was an example of poor parenting, atrocious. That isn't a racial statement. It's just a statement. I don't care who it is. Just somebody gets punched, for no reason. They're sitting there. I mean, maybe there was a reason behind it. Who knows? But you have these two guys, somebody filming it, and another guy who just thinks it's funny to go around punching people. Some young dude. Okay. Atrocious behavior. So, I made this statement right here. All right. This is the statement that I made, an example of poor parenting, atrocious. So this morning when I, get going and I start reading my emails, and, I'm a zero inbox guy, right? So I try and go through all my emails, and this guy actually went through and went to, the website, and then he found my email address, which I don't care. I mean, if you agree or disagree, send me an email. That's fine. I mean, most of the time I'll read them, or somebody will show me which ones should be read. But anyway, so here's the email that was sent. It says this guy, Mr. Willy, right, Michael Willy, decides that he's going to, take issue with what I said about it, an example of poor parenting, atrocious. That's all I said. I don't actually see how anybody could watch this video and not think that what they're seeing is atrocious behavior. But going back to, the basics, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're on this side or that side, or, the middle or whatever. Everybody is subjected to this type of email or behaviors. Okay, so let's look at the email. So the email says, and I actually had to translate this. So Mr. Willy, if you watch this, because obviously you watched the last one that caused this email, by all means, just do me a favor and learn how to spell. Okay. So the email that I received this morning says, I'm a black man who is offended to what you said on Parler, vid of bruh, smacking racist white bitch, and you said it was because of bad moms. You are a racist. You claim to be middle, but you are a Nazi white supremacist and hate black peeps. Nazi peeps like you need to die. You needs to be lynched like my peeps were. Fuck you, honky hillbilly. Wow. Mr. Willy, Michael Willy, you just reinforced what I said. You obviously had poor parenting too, probably a poor education system, and you probably should go back and learn how to spell. And I can't really understand, and I don't think any sane person could probably understand or agree with what your email says versus what I said, right? So, do me a favor, Mr. Willy. It's funny because this Mr. Willy 2000, that kind of tells me that maybe it's MR Willy. I looked at it, maybe, I don't know, maybe those are initials. I don't know, but I'm thinking 2000 is when you were born. So you're roughly a 19, 20-year-old person. And, you obviously weren't raised right. You obviously think that punching old ladies is okay, and maybe you should go home and tell your mom to whip your ass because she didn't do a good job raising you either. So congratulations. Did you get my attention? Absolutely. Did you get my attention in the right way? Do I actually laugh at what you said? Absolutely, because you're a worthless piece of shit. And maybe you should figure out how to behave and how to talk to people. And obviously, nobody taught you that in life. Okay? So, I don't know. If that's racist, I guess. I don't think so. I think that's common sense. Learn how to spell, dumbass. Learn how to not use emojis and letters and numbers and say what you mean. But I gotta hand it to you. I don't think anybody, you're telling me I should wait. Nazi peeps like you need to die. Okay, got it. So, anyways, this short video, I wanted to give this dude his 5 minutes of fame because, after all, that's what he was out for, I guess. And agree, disagree. I don't know. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and we'll bring you some more. I think I'm going to start calling these people out, right, and just actually giving them a little bit of a platform, just because I can't imagine with the new platform that this is going to be the last one that I get. Does it bother me? Not at all. Okay, because I got news for you, Mr. Willy or Mr. Willy or whatever. I'm going to tell you a little bit. I'm going to teach you something about digital, because like it, love it, hate it, whatever. You went to my website, which gave me a visitor. You found my email, which meant you went to a different page on my website to find it. You interacted with me. You gave me traffic, which is wonderful. Thank you for that. Good traffic, bad traffic. And just so you know, if you have posted, which maybe you posted a comment on something on my website, good for you, because all of that goes into moderation. I'm going to show people what I want them to see. Why? Because that's how websites work. So I haven't looked at the website yet. I haven't looked to see if there's any comments or whatever waiting. But send me some more like this, right? Because as you keep going through, I mean, it just means that I'm getting people's attention. Then maybe at some point you'll wake up and realize that you aren't always right about everything, and maybe you should start listening to people and not walk around beating your chest thinking that you have everything figured out in life. So keep up the good work, Michael Willy. And, sorry, not sorry, I guess. Anyways, hit the subscribe button.